it's Wrestling Hero Figs. We're going to be looking at the Big Show, the Giant, Paul White, whatever name you wanted to choose this morning. We need to discuss this situation because it has turned into that. These figures that you see here before you, they have been turned into just that because as we all know, he has already gone all elite. So what does that mean as far as figures? Well, Mattel, they ain't no longer making them. Jazzwares and the continuation, I'm going to call it of the Jax days. We're going to see that going here forward. So I say we go ahead and answer some of those questions, such as what attires could they still do? What figgies you guys would personally like to see? Because we did see a lot when it came to Mattel. So if you guys missed any of this, come on, man. Come join the WHF fam. Hit the subscribe button. Drop a like. If you want the Big Show dropping that chokeslam in the figgy game once he goes over to AEW. We'll start out front. We'll navigate through the entire thing. I don't see these actually staying up. If they do end up falling, we're going to keep that Big Show tradition. The tradition that he wants you to live right here, strong. Starting out with the Toys R Us exclusive Big Show. Now, camo right here, as well as the torso. Very first introduction to really any other Big Show that we've seen in the past, right? Anything else before that, he was tipping close to the 400-pound marker. So when he lost all the weight, Mattel wanted to capitalize, and they did, man. They brought the red, white, and blue. We got the big old beard, and you will actually see two different representations. One right here based off the original and the custom fix-up that I ended up utilizing with the basic head scan with no beard. And that's the last view that actually, you know what, take that back because I know there was a backstage scenario with him and Randy Orton getting backstage. But yes, I wanted to do the no beard, and the only way we could have done it is with the smaller torso. Getting into another custom that some of you may not be familiar with, it's going to be this one, and Elite Series 4 is actually going to play an important role when it comes to this. One, primarily being the only Big Show that had brought the fabric with the actual in-ring gear. Now, the cool thing about this, you guys, you can make actually a whole bunch of different looks with this. You can obviously go with the look that they gave you, or if you wanted to do maybe like the Giant, like you could get a singlet similar to what you have going on over here and bringing it over here. And of course, tattoos, yes, you'd have to remove them, but all I'm saying is that that's what I wanted to do when I made this custom. There was no other figure that could have given me that within the Big Show mold, so I grabbed that, and then I grabbed the Giant, the one that had the masked option where you could interchange it. I did that, and I cut part of it so we can get that ruthless aggression look, the scan. The only time we got this was with the basic, but that's how we tied all this together, and that's why Elite Series 4, it's so important to the collection. Without this, I wouldn't have been able to make a lot of the attires possible. Getting into another one that you guys saw over the weekend but wasn't fully converted was that Decade of Domination, except I ended up just going back to ground zero, and that being his NW, which is Elite Series 22, but with that brand new Battle Pack head scan right here, and the best one to date. There is no doubt, and I had to throw him in there, man. I was like, I'm not going to do away with the Giant, not like that, so I wanted to repackage that right there for the Maki display, but this actually works out real well. Give me your thoughts as to how you guys think about this, because this is the scan that they've been trying to do, and I know back in the earlier Jax days, and we're going to get back there, you guys. Wait till we get further in the pile. You guys will see exactly what there's some potentials that they could have done. Have they done different approaches? Because that first one was good. Like I did like Elite Series 25. Yes, it was the Elite Series 25, but it's not doing what this one is doing. And then once you add the shirt to it, it just has so much going for it. Getting into this one right here, this is actually not the official Elite Series 71. What I ended up doing, if you guys saw that custom Great Khali, I ended up utilizing parts on there, and I had remaining, I had the head scan remaining as well as the shirt. So I pretty much just did the same thing as what we did over here with Elite Series 4. And this is going back to that, how it's like, it's using so many parts, so many options for different looks. And of course, I just repainted right here when it came to the upper thighs. I still had the shirt, so I put it on, but I am still very much in the hunt. Would definitely love to see the original right here being portrayed within the rest of the collection. Getting further down, and here we go again, man. As we mentioned, Elite Series 4, it's going to carry that. Obviously, we had to make some changes to it. I still wanted the trunks because we didn't get that with Elite Series 71. They were actually coming down about right there, but I wanted something, you know, even within the same Attitude Era, but slightly different look. In the head scan, yes, part swaps right there. This is why I love it, man. When you have remaining stuff, if things end up falling through, such as that Great Khali custom, man, that was a terrible idea. Never gonna do it again, but you're only gonna learn once, right? Elite Series 25, we are going to get the camo, and I actually don't have this displayed within my Big Show collection. If anybody saw the room tour, I wanted to have him all individual right there with the full-on camo, because he's not the only character within the WHF fam that brings that camo strong. I love camo, so when it's being portrayed, we got a whole individual section devoted for that. Getting further down, Decade of Domination, another one, you guys. This scan right here, just as damn good as that battle pack. Only difference is that we're gonna get the full-on bald. That one had the hair, but the mean, angry look, that's the other thing too. Like, once you look at the Decade of Domination and then you go back and look at your other big shows, you're gonna notice that the guy, he was happy-go-lucky, man. The guy was always smiling. You could not put this smile down until eventually we got that with Decade of Domination. Elite Series 28, we're gonna get the blue right here. Now, most of these actually ended up coming with shirts, so the fact that this one I know he got like a weapon, I can't remember exactly. It might have been a steel chair, it might have been something else, but just about every other big show, you're gonna notice they'll either come with a bandana. This one came with the CM Punk head. Take that back. Not a head, but an actual mask. It was the one that when he had shaved off completely. This was during the CM Punk run and the feud between that. I got this loose. Yeah, finding it mock complete, it's very difficult, especially with that mask. So I really hope, someday in the search on the eBay world, because that's what it is, man. Any figure gamer will tell you that the hunt, it doesn't stop at the stores. We look on eBay, we look on Mercari, any of the old classic gems that are out there, anytime it falls under like $30 marker, because that's what it is. I'm pretty sure what's going to end up happening here with the rest of the figures, most of the value on these are just going to go down, you guys. I don't see it staying there unless if, like, let's say AEW ends up putting out something solid. I still think that these might do hero fix. You're not making any sense. You're saying that they're going to have no value, yet they're actually, most of these are selling for over 100. It's true, you guys. Second market is ridiculous. So I don't think actually that's going to happen. The thing that's going to play out is that Big Show, he's going to bring the bear, right? We're going to get it with Elite Series 10 and another happy-go-lucky. And this is why this needed to happen so bad. We got tired of it. He says, Hero Fix, you blabber on too damn much. You're smiling all the damn time when you ought to be dropping fists. No, we never resort to that, man. You might get that negativity. And here's the thing too, man. Like, this would actually apply for this figure. Like, let's go ahead and say that this was the figure going forward. Like, the only thing that you're going to get after 1995, this is going to be it. Actually, no, this is going back to 99. Yes, this was the late 90s. And it's crazy to look at this. Here's a quick side-by-side comparison that I want to show you guys. Like, the product that was put out then as to what we're getting now. Like, this is night. And when I say night and day, I genuinely mean that, because this is terrible. Yes, it's got some playability options. Like, if you're going to go out and have a full brawl, battle royale, Royal Rumble, this is going to be the giant figure to do it. But when you boil it down to the actual detail of it all, dude, this is going to outweigh really much everything. Now, getting back here, you guys, this is going to be back dating to the Jacks. They also put them out in the regular line. This was based off the deluxe. So as far as articulation on these older Jacks, even though they weren't really known for that, these ones really went out of their way to bring one up right here as to what that figure game was doing. Going back, these are just basics. They kept releasing him in the same attire. So as far as narrowing it down as to which show, this is mainly right here in the play bin, and that's the remaining parts off that bald scan that you guys saw earlier on. Give me your thoughts, man. Let me know what you guys think about the Big Show. Are we going to see him going forward in classic looks? WCW getting back into Attitude Era? At this moment, we have no idea. I'm sure some stuff will still come through regardless of what's going to happen with the whole, like, the name, for example, like Bear, Paul White, Big Show. I really hope that we still get some classic looks. There's still quite a bit more that we would love to add to the Big Show collection, because right here, my friends, come on, man, it's only growing. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Let's get to that chokeslam game, buddy. Oh!